Do you know you can work smartly if I show you this name function in Excel? For example, your boss gave you this data. Now say that please give me the information of email. I only need the email of this staff. Kindly give it to me. Now you now come here and copy it manually like this. Now paste it here like this. Assuming you have 200 rows, imagine how many hours you are going to spend before you generate the information your boss is asking you. Let me show you another function that you can use to generate this smartly. Now press is equal to, when you press is equal to, type this function regexextract regexextract. The first function the regexextract will ask you is the text. Where is the text? Because if you look at this data, the name of the staff and the staff ID, everything combined together. Firstly, the name of the staff ID, the email of the staff, and the joining dates the staff joined the organization to March 2020. The same thing applies to the other people. Now, the first thing the regex function will ask you is the text. Where is our text? This is our text, A2. Press comma. The next thing it will ask you is the pattern. What is the pattern? The pattern contains a lot of special character that you can form to generate the email out of this text. Now, this is where we need the help of ChatGPT. Now, click ChatGPT. Now, come here. Let's type generate a pattern to extract multiple emails. I will tell you the reason why I use multiple emails from a text with regex extract. Now, pattern to extract a single email. No, we don't want the single email. The one that can extract multiple email. That's the pattern that we need. This is it. This is the pattern that we are going to use. We are going to copy it from here because after the A1, that's the pattern. And you now stop here where he put that double dots. That's where you stop. Now we copy this one, copy it from here to here. That's where you stop. This is our pattern. Now let's go back to the Excel. The Excel, the reason why I use the multiple email address because some of the staff, they have more than one email account. Like Kunle Dada, he has Hotmail and he also has Gmail. Same thing applies to Bola Bakare. She has Hotmail and she also has Gmail account. Therefore, we are going to use the pattern that can extract more than one email ID. Now, close the brackets, press enter. Now you will see that it has extracted only the email that we wanted. The reason why we use extract more than one email because if you use single email, it's not going to extract the second email. Now let's double click to see our results. You will see that e only extracted one email. E did not extract the second email for this Kunle and the Bola Bakare. Reason? The reason is that let's go to the beginning, the first one. After you use the pattern, after you use the regex extract function, there's another step it will ask you that we did not put. Now let's go to the end. After the pattern, we put the pattern. Go to the end after the double dot. Press comma. You will see that it asks us the next question, that is zero first match default. If it did not pick anything, any command, it means that it will only extract first match. Any email you see from that text, that's the only one it will extract. That's why we call it default. That's default if it did not pick anything. The second one, second command, say all matches. Anything that you see like email, whether 3 or 4 email, it will extract everything that matches with him. Let's double click this one. When you double click is 1, is the same thing as 1. When you press enter, now we are put the 1, the formula here. If you look at here is 1. Now we are going to drag down. You will see that it has given us our results, the second email. It extracted it from where? kunleforsure@gmail.com. It created another column beside it and put the second email there. But I don't want it this way, the way it created it. I want everything to be in a single cell, in a single column. Therefore, we are going to give another command. The name of that command is called test join, that it should join the two email together in a single cell. Now you come to the end of this. Before, after is equal to, you will type test join, press tab. The test join, the first question the test join will ask you, what is your delimiter? My delimiter is that I want to use comma to separate the two email. That's the delimiter I want to use, comma. Now, the first thing, before you press any delimiter, you first press the double quotes, double dots, then press the comma, the command, which is delimiter. The next thing, I want a space. After you extracted the first email, comma, and create space before you generate the second email. Now, press a space and close it. Press another double dot. After that, press comma. It will ask you the next question is true, ignore empty cell. You pick the ignore empty, just double click it. It will bring out the truth. It will type out the truth. Press comma again. What is the next thing? I think that's all. We don't want anything again. Just come to the end here and do what? And press another bracket, because we use two function here. We use test join and we use regexextract. Therefore, we are going to use two brackets to close it. After you close it, press enter. When you press enter, now it has applied to the first one, the test join. Now you will now drag it down. When you drag it down, you will see that it has combined the two email together in a single column. You see this one, kunledada@hotmail.com, comma, that's the limiter we give command to test join. That comma, after the comma, create a space before you now generate the second email, which is kunleforsure@gmail.com. The same thing applies to the Bola Bakare, comma, after that space, Bakare. This is it. This is the delimiter that we use, that after the comma, create a space. Then, now the next thing we are going to do now is that this error message, the reason why it give us the error message is because if you look at this test, this staff, Dauda Muhammad, does not have any email. And if you look at Ismail Olukunle, this staff does not have email as well. That's why it did not see any email. This error message does not make my report to look more presentable or attractive. Whenever you see error message like this in your report, try to use if error. There's another function to eliminate this. It is called if error. Now let's go to the beginning and you type from this, after is equal to, press if error. Close the bracket. The first question, if error, will ask you what is your value. All the function we use there, they represent the value. Come to the end, press comma. The next question, if error, will ask you is that value if error. If I find any error there, what value do you want me to put there? Therefore, if you see any error, don't put anything. Just type double dots and type double dot again. Just press it, double dot again. It means that nothing, put nothing. Wherever you see error, don't put any value there. That is the reason why we put double dot two times. Close the bracket and press enter. When you press enter, just drag it down. You will see that it will disappear. The error message disappear because we have given command that wherever you see any error, put nothing there. imagine that you have thousands of this role and you are just copying and pasting it one by one. You just be telling your boss, I'm working on it, I'm working on it. After 2 hours, you are still working on it. Now let's continue. And your boss asks you again, Sunday, can you give me the list of the joining date for each staff? Now you will see that from this text, each text, you will see some dates there. That is the joining date for each staff. For us to extract this date out, we are going to use the same function, which is regex extract. Regex extract. The first question it will ask you is what? Text. Click on this one, comma. The next question is pattern. This is where we need the help of the ChatGPT to help us extract the pattern for the extracting dates. Type generate a pattern to extract a date from a text with the use of regex extract function. Press enter. Now, this is the way we generate it because the ChatGPT is communicating with us that we have some country that are using month, day, year. But we in Africa, we use day, month, year. The pattern it generated for us is this. We copy this pattern after the A1 because he assumed that this is a test. A1 is your test. And the next question after the regex extract is pattern. And this is our pattern. The next thing, we are not going to copy the A1 because this A1 is not part of our whole. Let's go back to the Excel. Our own A1 is A2 because our test is under A2. Therefore, let's copy the pattern here. When you paste your pattern here, close the brackets and press enter. You will see that it has do what? It has generated or extracted the dates. Now, after you extracted the dates, you can double click. When you double click, it will give you the remaining ones. Now, why is it giving us error here? The reason why it's giving us error message here is that there is no joining date. If you look at this test, kunledada@hotmail.com, there is no joining date here. This one has date, and this person Ismail Olukunle joined in April 2022. Now, I told you earlier on that if you want to remove any error message, you are going to use function called if error. If error. Come after tab. The first question if error will ask you, what is your value? The value is the total of the function that we have taken, which is extra, regex extra. Our value is the function that we have taken, regex extra. Everything will represent the value. The first question, the if error will ask you. The next question follow. If value, if error, if I see any error, which value do you want me to put there? Just say put nothing. By doing what? Pressing double dots and close the bracket and press enter. Now when you press enter, come here, double click, you will see that the error message will disappear because we have given command that wherever you see any error message, put nothing. That is it. Do you know that you can remove some special character from a text with the help of REGEXREPLACE function? Now we are given this information that show the product name and the product description. If you look at the product description, you will see that there are some special character that make it difficult for us to pronounce this, or it does not look presentable at all. If you look at this, now how can we remove this special character? With the help of REGEXREPLACE function, we will remove this one. Now let's begin. Press is equal to REGEXREPLACE. Press tab. Now the first question the regex will ask you is the text. Where is the text? Click here. This is the text, comma. The next question is the pattern. This is where we need the help of ChatGPT to generate the pattern for us because it's a special character. There's no way we can do it ourselves or often. Now we need the ChatGPT to generate the pattern for us. Let's go to the browser to generate it. Now I've generated it already before. Now you will copy it from where? This is it. You copy it from before that double quote, from here to here. You copy it like this. We don't need to put the double quotes. We can put it ourselves in Excel, because whenever you type something in Excel, you need to put the double quote as a text. And let's go back to the Excel. Now our Excel double quote, first press it, paste it, and close it with the double quotes, and press comma to give you the next question, to ask the next question. The next question is replacement. Okay, if I remove this special character, what do you want me to replace it with? Now don't replace it with anything. You just need to press double quotes 2 times. When you press the double quote 2 times, close the bracket and press enter. You will see that yes, it look more presentable now. You can pronounce this. It is very lovely. But this one, it will be difficult for you to pronounce this one. It is very lovely. Now let's double click this one to give us the result for the remaining ones. Double click it. You see that it makes you look smart. This makes you work smartly. This makes you look handsome. That description of the product that we have. That is it. I remain Sunday Bada. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. Bye bye.